I started teaching here at Northwest in 1984-85, so a long time ago, 38 years.
I started teaching in the fall of 1979 in O'Neill, Nebraska.
I started teaching in 1992. It was 30 years ago.
3 faculty members plan on retiring at the end of the year.
When I first started going to school, I wanted to be a pilot, believe it or not. And then I kind of thought about being an athletic director, but there weren't women athletic directors then.
I worked at 5 schools, I believe. Elwood, Nebraska. Then I went to Hastings, Nebraska. And then I went to Central City, Nebraska. And all of those, I taught industrial tech.
I taught 2 years at O'Neill, and then I was back in Iowa. I taught a few years in a place called Orient-Maxburg, Iowa, which was southwest Iowa.
I taught business and PE. I actually had a fitness training class. I had strength and conditioning classes.
And then I was back in my hometown Rhinebeck, taught there for several years, and then we combined with Gladbrook, so I taught there, and then I taught for a few years at Galva-Holstein, which is in northwest Iowa.
And I worked as a counselor at Grand Island Senior High for 9 years. And then I had the opportunity to come to Northwest, and I've been here for 7 years.
I had a health class, job success, taught personal finance for a lot of years with Mrs. Purdy. So a variety of different subjects.
I've taught 7-12, I taught all the sciences, chemistry, physics, biology. I've taught kindergarten PE through 12th grade PE, engineering classes, computer science classes, robotics, so a little bit of everything.
Retirement is kind of a funny thing just because I talked about it for a couple years, but then when you actually do it and sign the letter and walk it down to the office, that makes it real. And so I think what I'm looking forward to mostly is having some time to myself. I want to travel, and I want to spend a lot of time with those grandkiddos and my kids and have some freedom to do that.
Getting the chance to see my kids more often, I think that's a big bonus for me right now.
Having time to do what my wife and I want to do. We want to travel.
A lot of things I'll miss about Northwest is mostly the people. A lot of my teacher friends I know will probably lose touch. Everybody says, you know, you'll keep in touch, but you may not. And just seeing everybody that I work with, this is my home away from home, and I've really enjoyed working here, but I think it's going to be hard. I'll miss the people most definitely.
Kids and teachers. There's a lot of great kids here that I've had a lot of great relationships with, a lot of great teachers, and just missing the everyday interaction with them and that, so I'm going to miss that. This has been a great place to teach. It's the biggest school I've taught at, and I've been here the longest, 24 years, and I'm a Viking, and I'll be a Viking forever.